Hey, what is happening, everybody? It's your old pal Mr. Butter coming back at you. Today I want to get into a dope pair of kicks. We're actually supposed to get some really bad weather, so I'm trying to hurry up on this review before, all the disgusting weather comes. If you're into kicks and you feel like hanging out, then hit that subscribe button. Let's take a look at these Terry Swoosh Dunk Lows. This is going to be a fun experiment too, because I like these so much. This is a women's release, but I think these are really, really nice looking. They're really unique looking, and I think that my wife would really, really like these. So I'm actually going to try to hurry up and do this review while she's gone, and I'm going to give these to her for Christmas. I don't think she watches any of my reviews anymore, which that's fine by me. I don't expect her to, but if she does see this, then Merry Christmas, honey. But anyhow, I really like these. I got these from the Nike app earlier this week. They come in a standard dunk box. The tag reads Women's Nike Dunk Low. It's a size 7. They're referring to these as the Terry Swoosh, and you'll see why here in a minute. The colors are listed as Shimmer, Mars Stone, and Sanddrift. I think the price on these was $110. Pretty standard dunk pricing. But I am telling you what, from the colors to the shape and just all the different textures that are on here, I think these things are really, really cool. I really like them. They look unique, but at the same time, my wife loves dunk lows. I think a lot of people really do. I love dunk lows, but she's been wearing them a good bit, and she's got a couple different pairs of them, and I like to think that now I have a good sense of her style. I think she is going to love these, so I think these will be perfect for giving to her. I only went for her size, and fortunately I hit, because I really thought, even based off the pictures, that this would just be a shoe that she was into. And there on the back, the heel tab, you can see we have that fuzzy material. It's like a terry cloth almost, but it's kind of softer than that. But then we also get that on the swoosh, and of course that's why we get the name Terry Swoosh. But I really like that texture combined with, on the base, I think it's a synthetic leather, but it still has a nice texture, and it's softer than most. Like, this doesn't feel as plastic as what we get most of the time on GR Dunk Lows, but I do still think that it's a synthetic material there for the base. Then we also get another texture of this nice short-haired suede in kind of like a beige or a tannish color for all the overlays. But I just think these are really, really unique. I think that she'll definitely like them, and I think she'll be able to rock them well. But of course, starting with this outsole, we got a standard Dunk Low tread pattern, very close to the Jordan 1, pivot point in the front, Nike branding there at the midfoot, and this is like an off-white tan color. It's got a classic tread pattern, nice color, good looking outsole. And then as you come up, you can see that that beige color meets, it's almost like an off-white with just a hint of like pink in there. But you can barely see that they are different colors from the outsole to the midsole. But I like how close they are, but yet they're different colors. And I'm really a sucker for earth tones. And for this midsole, we have this very, very pale pink off-white color, and I think it looks really nice. The stitching all matches that as well, and it's very, very neat. And then as we come up from that, you can see here on the mudguard, we have this nice short-haired suede, and it's a pretty natural material. It's not super soft or anything, but again, I really like this earth tone. This is more of like a tan color, but we have that suede overlay for the mudguard, going up the eye stays, and then wrapping around the base of the heel. I really like that suede material. I think it looks really cool. For the base of the shoe, we've got like a synthetic leather, And like I mentioned before, it does have a really nice texture on it, and it does actually feel pretty soft for a synthetic material. So I don't think this is the kind of plasticky material that'll get immediate really bad creases and look really cheap. I think that this is pretty decent as far as synthetic material goes. We can see this material here on the mudguard and then the side panels, and then also on the back below the Nike branding where we have those rows of stitching. And that is like a real faint pink color. It kind of goes along with the midsole as well. What grabs my attention the most on these is definitely that fuzzy material that we have for the swoosh, and then also on the back. I really like the color of that, and I also just think it's neat, it's unique, and it really gives them a warm feel. I always say that I love different textures, and I think the combination of these colors and all these different textures on here, they really just make these shoes look unique and give the shoes a lot of personality. At the same time, I also just think that they're really wearable, and I could see Mrs. Butter wearing these a whole lot. The tongue is different than what we usually get on Dunks. It almost has a feeling like curtains or something like that, like it's a weaved material, but it feels nice and heavy, and it looks really nice. It's not the same nylon that we always get. It really does just feel like a couch or like old curtains or something like that. But again, I think this is just another nice texture that gives them a warm feel. It looks like the color of the tongue kind of goes along with the overlays. It's a tan color, but it might have just a hint of pink in that as well. And then it looks like the piping going along the edges of the tongue is a very, very pale pink color. They gave us flat tan laces in these, and I think they go perfectly with the shoe. They didn't give us any spares or anything, but I think these look good. The tag at the top of the tongue is tan, and it's got some of that nice rust pink colored Nike branding there at the top. And for our sock liner, it looks like it's just a light tan color, and our insole is also tan, and it's got some Nike branding down on it to match the swoosh. There's also a sticker in there that says that it's got faux fur. So I don't think these are completely animal free because they've got suede on the upper. It's just telling us that this isn't real animal fur, which I don't know how anybody would mistake that as real fur anyway. Overall, I think these are really, really cool looking. I'm really glad that I was able to get her size, and I don't think she'll see this, but if she does, then Merry Christmas, babe. Here's one of your presents. I think she'll like them a whole lot, and if she does, then we'll do an on feet and throw it up after Christmas. But anyhow, let me know what you all think about these. I think they're super cute. I think they're unique and really interesting looking, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. I'm gonna get inside before this bad weather comes, but I'll catch you all on the next one. I'm out. Big ice storm last night. Makes the woods look pretty cool. Makes traveling impossible.